Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be watching a video by a channel called Top Screen, and the video is called Daredevil Crazy. So this is another fan edit reaction, obviously, and I will definitely have the original video linked down below if you want to check that out. And yeah, I haven't really watched anything from Daredevil since the last season. It's been a very long time for me, so I'm very curious to see what this comes about and like the different scenes that are picked out for this video because it's been such a long time for me. I'm super excited to see what they come at me with, and I am expecting to have some of the stuff with like the discussions that Daredevil would have with like the priest, as well as like some of the other characters where he would talk about himself as though there was a monster or a devil inside of him, and probably also referring to the statement that's said a lot where I think it's like Murdoch men are born with the devil, or they have the devil in them, or something like that, where like how that impacted him and stuff like that. Yeah, beyond that, I am not really sure what else to expect, but I'm really excited. I'm hoping that the editing and the actual like scenes and clips that they pick out work really well together. So yeah, let's just jump right into it.
When I was a kid, before the accident, I'd lay awake at night, listening to the sirens. I realized how many sirens there actually were, how much this city suffered every single night.
So that's season 3, I think. Oof.
Then, one
That's a
night,
strong hit.
I heard it.
Maybe it isn't only about justice, Matt. Maybe it's about you having an excuse to hit someone. Maybe you just can't stop yourself.
I don't want to stop.
I really like Foggy in this series because he's always just like looking at Matt and being like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just live your life normally. Like, this is not helpful for you, and it's not helpful for the people around you, definitely. Foggy is kind of the voice of reason once he finds out about Matt's like secret, right? And I really like that because like despite how like betrayed he feels, he's still willing to like talk to Matt. Although I don't remember if there was like a break where he was just like, stay away from me. There might have been that, but once they come back together, he's kind of just like, look, why are you actually doing this? To stop. Like, and it's always the people around Matt Murdock that are kind of just saying to him in this show, like, both in his actual show as well as like in like the Defenders, and I don't think he was in any of the other shows, but they're always telling him to like just back off, dude, just like live your life and like stop. You're causing yourself and those around you pain, and I really like that element of this story. Also, I love the original black suit where it's just like a piece of cloth over his face.
Change. I don't think we can. Or maybe we get a little nicer. Or a little angrier. We can't change our fundamental nature.
Run around the city in a pair of little boys' pajamas and a mask.
John Bernthal's
Go home
Punisher is
at
really
night,
good.
take that mask off, maybe you think it wasn't you who did those things. Maybe it was somebody else.
Oh, I love this voiceover. I like
Tell the
it.
world who you really are.
I'm Daredevil.
Okay, I have to pause. So, the Punisher there, played by John Bernthal, he is saying, he's asking why you wear that mask. And unlike some other characters, like Spider-Man, for example, who wears the mask to protect those around him, right? Because he's still a high school kid. He doesn't have the ability to protect those around him 24/7. He's not rich like Tony Stark. He doesn't have all these resources, right? So that's his reasoning. The Punisher is saying here that the reason why you wear this mask is so that you can take it off and pretend like it's not actually you who's doing those things, that it's someone else. And that's really, really intriguing and powerful because that's so interesting to think about. He's basically saying like all the things that you've done, they're on you. Regardless of if you're wearing a mask or not, when you beat these people up, you are attacking them. And it's not that it's a different person, it is you. And that's fascinating to me because I think that was in season 2 probably when the Punisher came into the show. I don't think it was season 3. I think it was it was season 2 because season 3 was the last one. So yeah, I mean the Punisher himself called into question a lot of Daredevil's fundamental philosophy, his idea of being a hero, stuff like that. A very, very interesting season. I think that was one of my favorite parts. Like the Punisher reintroduced a whole different element to the Daredevil character as well. Also, I like how his like batons are basically like they bounce all the time. They're kind of like Captain America's shield. Like they just bounce everywhere. It's interesting. Yes. That scream in that final battle between him and the Kingpin was just wonderful. Just yes. I don't even have like actual articulate words to say about that. It's just awesome. I loved it. It was a great choice. Whoever decided in that script that they should be screaming and running towards each other, like, perfect. He's slamming a door on someone. The fight scenes as well. The fight scenes in this show are amazing.
Take the shot! You don't get to destroy who I am! This city rejected you! It beat you! I beat you!
I love that so much. Oh, that last scene, oh my god, that's such a that's a really, really cool. I'm not finishing my sentences. That's a very powerful and very cool last scene right there. I'm assuming that comes from the end of the Defenders. If not, they probably showed that at the start of season 3 of Daredevil, where he's falling from that building, or he's in the building collapse, right? That's my assumption that's what happened there. Wow, like that, I never even noticed that, or maybe I did and I just don't remember, but that looks so cool because he is stretched out with his arms like this. Like it's a reference to Jesus Christ, right? A lot of the show has a lot of Catholic elements to it, where it's like using aspects of Christianity as a way to view the Daredevil character. It's very, very well done. But I really like that was the last scene that we see there, the last piece there. The creator, who is called, let me just double check, Top Screen, right? Top Screen did a very good job with the actual scenes and edits. I do wish that this was a little bit longer, to be honest, just so we got a bit more, but overall, very, very good. I feel like after watching this, I'll probably also watch something about some of the other characters in the, I guess, Defenders universe, right? And I must say, like, the battle sequences that they show here, it just reminds me, like, this show has the best fight scenes, okay? The best. I can only compare it now to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right? Because that's like the closest thing of like what we have in the MCU right now in terms of like physical combat, and I think this might still take the cake to be honest. Like, the battles in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they're cool, but like these are phenomenal, man. I really hope they find a way to bring back these characters in the MCU, but I highly doubt it at this point. They haven't introduced anything with it, so I mean, this made me miss the Daredevil show, and now I feel a little sad because of that. But you know, it's okay. The Daredevil show was just so wonderful. It only had 3 seasons, unfortunately, because of something outside the show's actual control. So I'm glad that it ended off on such a high note. I just wish there was more. That's all I have to really say on this video. Thank you, Top Screen, for making this video. It was a lot of fun to watch, and it reminded me of why I loved the Daredevil show so much. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Also, did you love the Daredevil TV show? Do you hope that in some way, shape, or form they can bring these characters back? Because I personally really do. And yeah, if you like the video, please like the video. And of course, subscribe for more content from me. I'll catch you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.